Hey, my sweet girls. All right, it's time for some more Coco. Chapter 15. Hector turned to Dante. What's he doing? Why isn't he playing? Miguel continued to stand stiffly in front of the restless audience who wanted to dance. Bring back the singing dogs, someone yelled. Miguel looked at Hector, and Hector shimmied. Miguel copied him, took a deep breath, and ay, 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 ay. He let out a full-throated grito. The audience was stunned. Seconds later, they responded with whistles and whoops. Some returned the grito, while others applauded. Miguel strummed the guitar intro for Poco Loco, then let his voice carry the lyrics over the jubilant crowd. By the time he had finished the first verse, the audience was on their feet. Suddenly, Dante grabbed Hector by the leg, trying to pull him onto the stage with Miguel. At first, Hector shook him off, but he finally let Dante drag him out. Once in the spotlight, Hector busted out some percussive footwork to Miguel's guitar. Not bad for a dead guy, Miguel said to Hector. You're not so bad yourself, Gordito, Hector said above the exuberant clapping from the audience. But unbeknownst to Miguel, at the back of the stadium, a ripple of glowing footprints guided Pepita and the Rivera family to the edge of the joyous audience. He's close, Mama Imelda said. Find him. The family members fanned out, stopping everyone they passed. We're looking for a living kid, about 12, Tio Felipe and Tio Oscar said together. Have you seen a living boy? Tia Rosita prompted. Although the audience clapped along to the music, Miguel's family paid no attention to the skeleton boy performing on stage, or to the young man next to him, who was becoming more creative with his dance moves. Hector's head bobbed and his limbs spun around. Every new trick made the audience howl with glee. Hector and Miguel ended their performance with a grito, and the audience erupted into boisterous applause. Miguel smiled, enjoying the moment. He felt like a real musician. Hey, you did good, Hector gushed. I'm proud of you. Miguel's heart swelled. Were they really clapping for him? He looked out at the cheering crowd and spotted his family. Papa Julio was conversing with the MC on the other side of the stage. Otra, otra, otra! The audience cheered for an encore. Panicked, Miguel yanked Hector stage left, away from the MC and Papa Julio. Hector resisted, annoyed that Miguel wasn't going to perform an encore for the audience. Hey, where are you going? We gotta get out of here, Miguel said, out of breath. What, are you crazy? We're about to win this thing. Damas y caballeros, I have an emergency announcement, the MC said from the stage. The audience quieted. Please be on the lookout for a living boy. Answers to the name of Miguel. Earlier tonight he ran away from his family. They just want to send him back to the land of the living. Murmurs of concern rumbled through the audience. If anyone has information, please contact the authorities, said the MC. Hector's eyes widened. Wait. He directed his gaze at Miguel. You said Ernesto de la Cruz was your only family, the only person who could send you home. I do have other family, but, Miguel began to explain, you could have taken my photo back this whole time? But they hate music. I need a musician's blessing. You lied to me, Hector said. Oh, you're one to talk. Look at me. I'm being forgotten, Miguel. I don't even know if I'm gonna last the night, Hector said. I'm not gonna miss my one chance to cross the bridge 'cause you want to live out some stupid musical fantasy. It's not stupid, said Miguel. Hector grabbed Miguel's arm and pulled him towards the stage. I'm taking you to your family. Let go of me, Miguel protested, struggling against Hector. You'll thank me later. Miguel yanked his arm from Hector's grasp. You don't want to help me? You only care about yourself. Keep your dumb photo. He pulled Hector's photo out of his pocket and threw it at him. Hector tried to grab it, but it caught a breeze and drifted into the audience. No, 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 Hector cried. This was his last chance to be remembered. Stay away from me, Miguel yelled. As Hector scrambled to get his photo, Miguel ran away. Once Hector had the photo again, he looked around for Miguel. Hey, chamaco, where did you go? Chamaco, I'm sorry, come back. Chapter 16. Dante bounded after Miguel, but looked back at Hector and whimpered. He barked to get Miguel's attention. Dante, cállate, Miguel scolded, but Dante was insistent. He tugged at Miguel's pants, trying to stop him from leaving. No, Dante, stop it. He can't help me. Dante latched onto Miguel's hoodie. Miguel tried to shake Dante off, but instead his hoodie slipped down, revealing the arm of a living boy. Dante redoubled his efforts. Dante, no, stop it, leave me alone. You're not a spirit guide, you're just a dumb dog. Now get out of here. Miguel yanked his hoodie away from Dante, who shrank back. The scuffle between the boy and the small dog drew the eyes of the crowd. Startled skeletons saw Miguel's arm. He hurried to put his hoodie back on as the crowd began to point and shout. It's him! It's that living boy! Look, he's alive! Miguel ran away and jumped down some scaffolding. In the distance he could see Ernesto de la Cruz's tower. He dashed ahead, but Pepita landed in front of him, cutting off his path. Miguel skidded to a stop. He screamed when he saw the winged jaguar. Even worse, Mama Imelda rode atop the feline creature. This nonsense ends now, Miguel. I'm giving you my blessing and you're going home. I don't want your blessing, Miguel shouted and tried to bolt, but Pepita clutched him with her talons and took to the air. Ah! Put me down! Let go of me! Miguel twisted his body, grabbing onto a line of papel picado hung high over the audience. He wriggled free from the jaguar's claws, falling back to the ground. Once on his feet, Miguel scrambled upright and ran to a narrow alley staircase. Miguel, stop! Mama Imelda called after him in a stern voice. Unable to get through the staircase with Pepita, she continued on foot. Come back! Miguel squeezed through the iron gate. Mama Imelda was stuck on the other side. I'm trying to save your life. You're ruining my life, Miguel yelled back. What? Mama Imelda froze. Music's the only thing that makes me happy, and you want to take it away from me. Miguel started up the stairs. You'll never understand. A clear, powerful note rang out through the stairwell. Mama Imelda had begun to sing. Her voice was beautiful and haunting. Miguel stopped. I thought you hated music, he said. Oh, I loved it, she said. I remember that feeling when my husband would play, and I would sing, and nothing else mattered. She let out a light laugh. But when we had Coco, suddenly there was something in my life that mattered more than music. I wanted to put down roots. He wanted to play for the world. She paused, lost in a memory. We each made a sacrifice to get what we wanted. Now you must make a choice. But I don't want to make a choice. I don't want to pick sides. I want you to pick my side, Miguel said softly. That's what family's supposed to do, support you. But you never will. He wiped the corner of his eyes with the sides of his palms and turned away before Mama Imelda could answer. Then he climbed the narrow staircase towards Ernesto de la Cruz's tower. Okay, the end for today. Good night, my sweethearts. I love you, love you, love you. I'm so excited to come home soon. Good night.